Hi everyone, I'm Gary J. Today I'm going to be talking to Darren Simmons, who's kindly offered his service to be with us today. He is a TV presenter. He's had over 10,000 hours worth of TV presenting experience. He's also the director of Aspire TV Presenting Training. Hi Darren.
Hi Gary.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me today.
You're very welcome.
I know you're always really busy.
I am busy.
So, I wanted to ask you a few questions to help our viewers as well. How did you get into the TV industry?
I always came from an entertainment background. I was a Butlins Redcoat, I was a DJ, I went and worked on the cruise ships, and for me it was all about presenting and being in a happy environment, but also having a chance to kind of talk to people, entertain people, play music for people. And I think naturally what happened then, I felt that I wanted to then move into more mainstream presenting, and television was the next step after the ships.
Fantastic. If you could do anything differently, would you?
From what I did before?
From TV presenting, how you went through the industry?
No, do you know what? I think it's a very different time 15 years ago when I got into television, and I wouldn't have done anything differently. I was on the cruise ships for 7 years. I worked on 11 ships travelling the world, had a TV show on board some of those, and naturally I felt that I wanted to do proper telly, and so I decided to come off the ships, film a showreel on VHS videotape, and then send it out to people that were looking for TV presenters, and I got picked up, which was fantastic.
Excellent. I mean, what's been your best moments during your career so far?
Best moments? I think a lot of them are. I loved travelling the world, and then television-wise I enjoyed very much the live aspect. Being live in a studio, across the nation, lots of people watching, 4 cameras, talk back, earpiece that is, and of course just having to deliver pieces to camera live it was very exciting.
Fantastic. Has there been any bad points, or any some of your worst moments ever, or everything's been plain sailing?
Well, it's never plain sailing anything in life, is it? And I wouldn't say bad moments, but I'd say moments where perhaps live on television things do go wrong, but you've got to learn how to laugh and get on with it and push them aside and not worry too much. I think the only thing with being a freelance presenter in the industry sometimes is quiet times. So you've got to decide, do you want to hang in there and maybe take less money or not have a bit of money for a while, and then get the job when it comes along, and then try and stay within the arena of television, and hopefully you then stay and the money keeps coming in. But it is tough for a lot of people who do a bit of work and then they kind of don't have any work for maybe 6 months, and that's a long time to be out of work. So you've got to make that decision. Do you keep pushing yourself to be a presenter and do as much work as possible if you can, or look for a normal job, which I didn't want to do.
Fair enough, no, I don't blame you. And finally, if you could give any advice to our viewers out there in terms of how to get into the TV industry, what would it be?
Well, times have changed for many years now. I mean, even since the launch of YouTube in 2006, even my daughters are watching YouTube. YouTube is becoming the new watch TV shows, channels, and a lot of people can do a YouTube channel from the comfort of their living room, or their bedroom, if you like, and they can set that up. It doesn't matter how old you are, and you can use that not only to practice but get subscribers, get likes, get noticed, get views, etc. And that way is a great way of starting out within the industry. Obviously it's great to get some training, it's good to know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and that's where we can always help, of course. But I think that nowadays with social media, it's a great way of getting yourself out there. With an iPhone you can start filming yourself, you haven't got to have lots of video equipment, studio equipment. So I think that's the best way of doing it. Find out what you want to present, and not just say, I'll do anything, I just want to get on telly. It's about deciding what you can offer the organisation as well. It's not just saying, I can present. It's about, right, what are you passionate about? Is it music, fashion, travel, lifestyle? And then matching that with your presentation skills and doing something like that.
Darren, that's been really useful. Thanks again for your time today. As we know, you're always busy. Thank you everyone. Join me next week. I'll have another guest with me. Until then, take care.